Hello and welcome to Young at Heart. I'm Emma Healey and I'm delighted to have your company for the next half an hour. Now, to join me safely, I'd love you to have a little bit of space. Now, if you are joining me stood up, then you need to have a couple of spaces side to side, front to back. Clear away any flexes, pets, coffee tables or rugs so that you are safe. You'll need trainers or close-fitting shoes on your feet and something easy to move in. Now, I'll be doing the warm-up seated, and then I'll be doing our little cardio section stood up, but all that can be done in your chair, all right? Now, equipment-wise, if you had some light hand weights, maybe some tins of beans or some bottles of water, and remember that 500 mils of water weighs half a kilo or 500 grams, okay? So you can work out how heavy things are. Please join in at a level that's right for you today, because only you can feel how your joints are feeling and how your body's doing, all right? We're going to start with a warm-up, and I'm going to be in the chair for that. But I'll show you the sort of chair you want. Now, if you're joining me seated, I'd like you to be at a height where your hips and knees are at the same level, okay? That's important. And it needs to be a solid and strong chair, preferably without arms, but you're going to choose what suits you best, all right? So let's get some music on and we can start with our warm-up. Okay, so come to the front half of your chair by hip walking to the front half of your chair. Now we're sitting up tall, okay? Feet are hip distance apart. I'm just going to draw the center in slightly, okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to start with a little shoulder lift and lower, and then we're going to roll the shoulders. Are you ready? Here we go. So we're going to lift and lower. Lift. Brilliant. Again. So one up, one down. Okay, 4 more. Last 2. Now it's a slow roll back. Here we go. So roll. Again. So roll them back. Brilliant. 2 more. Roll. 1 more. Now let's draw our attention to our feet. Let's lift our heels. So lift and lower. Brilliant. So just beginning to warm up the ankle and the calf. That's it. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. Now we want you to lift up the front of the foot. So it's a tiny hover. Yeah? Hover. And again, you can feel your ankle and your calf benefiting from this music, from the movement. 4 more. Last 2. Now imagine a £1 coin on the floor. Put your heel on it, then your toe on it. All on the same spot. Brilliant. You're going to change feet. So heel down first and toe. Fantastic. Well done. Little heel dig forward, so lengthen back on the toe. Lovely straight line with that leg. Now change sides, heel back on the toe. 2 more. Now just a little side tap out, keeping the ankle under the knee. That's it. Like stepping over the cat. Brilliant. Change sides, step and back. So you're warming up your hip here. Fantastic. Back to the heel dig, let's add some arms. Tap. Brilliant. 2 more. So side tap out, same side, add your arms in. Brilliant. 2 more. Okay, heel digs forwards with the arms, second side. Tap. Brilliant. Okay, now side tap out, add your arms here. Well done. Now we're going to move some little knee lift. So it's more of a foot hover and down. As we're doing this, you're sitting tall. Brilliant. 4 more. Last 2. Now we're just going to turn this into a little march. So we're here. March. Now as we're doing these, we're landing our heels. Okay. Now we're going to do a kick. We're just going to do some kicks to start with. Okay. So just a little flick, kick forwards. We're doing it slowly. We're going to go kick and replace. Kick. So we are warming up the knees here. 4 more. Last 2. March on the bottom but swim the arms forward. So we're doing a little front crawl. Brilliant. Okay, now reverse the arms. I'm grinning because my chair started creaking. Let's do breaststroke arms. We're going to go forwards and round. Brilliant. Have to get the WD-40 out. Reverse the arms. Here and in. Brilliant. Now we're going to do a kick 2, 3, 4. So it's kick 2, 3, 4, kick 6, 7, 8. Kick. Kick. Brilliant. Kick 2, 3, 4. Kick 6, 7, 8. One more set. Brilliant. So little V step. Wide, wide, and back to the start again. Brilliant. Change sides, add some arms in. One more. Fantastic. Now we're going to do a little ski. So we're going to come down and lift the heels as we come up. That's it. Just hinging forwards from the hips, leaning forward slightly. That's it. Lift the heels on the way up. Amazing. Now all you're going to do while I'm talking is lift and lower the heels. Okay? Brilliant. Now we're going to put some of those moves together into a little sequence. And it's going to be the kick 2, 3, 4s. And those of you who are joining me stood up, we're going to be traveling that. Now we're going to learn a new arm line. So we're going to tap the shoulders, lengthen up, come down, touch the hips, and then cross twice. Okay, so you practice that. So to the music. So 1, 2, 3, 4, cross twice. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cross. Brilliant. And march. Well done. Okay, so I'm coming up. You're deciding chair or no chair. Okay. So obviously if you're traveling with me, you're coming forwards, I'm going back. Make sure your runway is safe, nothing in the way. Okay, we're starting with a march. Nice upright position, shoulders relaxed. So we're going to do a kick, then we're traveling. Kick again, travel back. You're coming forwards first. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. So it's kick 2, 3, 4. Kick 6, 7, 8. Now we can add some arms in once we know what the feet are doing. One more. Kick 2, 3, 4. Let's march and do those arms. 1, 2. Now that's fast or slow is this. That's it. Cross the arms. Just give me a march. Brilliant. Grab your skis. We're going skiing. Here we go. Keep the back long. You're looking forwards. This is a great leg strengthening exercise. Yes. 4 more. Last 2, then we're going to do that V step. I'll start slow. This is the slow version. And again, slow. Change sides, 2 slow or 4 faster. Brilliant. Okay, kick 2, 3, 4. Start with this leg. And kick 2, 3, 4. Kick. Add your arms. And again, kick 2, 3, 4. One more. Now we're going to march with those arms, slow or fast, you choose. This is the slow version. Brilliant, and cross here. A bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! And again. Brilliant. Let's do our skiing. Brilliant. Well done. Takes me a while to get used to new arm patterns. We're all the same. Last couple, then we're doing that V step, 2 slow or 4 faster. Here we go. And brilliant. Now you're going to change the leading leg. Excellent. Back to the kick, 2, 3, 4. This side this time. And add your arms. Brilliant. One more. Okay, so we're going to march and do those fancy arms. I'll do it slow to start with. Brilliant. Cross. Okay, fast if you wish. And again. Brilliant. Oh, ski. Brilliant. So as long as the arms are moving, it doesn't matter, does it? Now it's V steps, too fast, 4 fast, too slow. Here we go. Brilliant. Well done. Change sides. Excellent. Okay, last time, kick 2, 3, this side, and kick 2, 3, 4. And again, add arms. Brilliant. Looking good. Well done. March with those pesky arms. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Whew. We're managing. One more. Brilliant. Let's go skiing. Down. Keep the back long. You're looking forwards. Brilliant. 4 more. Last 2, and then it's our V steps. 2 slow, 4 fast. And here. This is your slow one. Brilliant. You do your speed. Change sides. 2 more. Amazing. And let's march. Woo, good work. Right, so bring the pace down and you can just lift and lower those heels. Okay. Now walk to your drink, have a drink, and we're going to need our chairs again. We're going to get the chair back. Okay. I want you to recover. So have a drink and just keep gently moving. Excellent. Now, I am going to leave the music on for now, okay? But you don't need to catch up with the beat or anything. Now, while I'm talking, just lift and lower the heels. Now, we're going to do our sit to stand exercise. In fact, I am going to turn off the music. Right. So the sit to stand exercise is a fantastic one to be doing regularly at home. It's about strengthening your legs and your bottom in order to stay strong and independent and get up from the chair on your own. All right. Whether or not it's, the seat on the train, the bus, the toilet, you want to stay as independent for as long as you can. Now, we start this exercise in the front half of the chair. Okay. So you can hip walk to the front half of the chair. Feet are a hip distance apart. And look at what shoes you're choosing to wear at home. What are your slippers like? Push-on slippers can be a real source of danger when it comes to falls. And so to prevent falls, having close-fitting shoes is the way to go, okay? If, sometimes doing shoes up can be a bit of a fiddle. So sometimes the Velcro ones are better, but at least they're close-fitting rather than slip-on ones. You can slip on, but it slips off, all right? So look at what footwear you're choosing to wear around the house. Lots of people, when they go out of the house, they have, shoes that are done up properly, but they slide around their house with these sloppy slippers and they can be a great cause of falls. So just be a bit careful with your footwear inside. So feet are a hip distance apart. We are coming forward, hinging forward from the hips. Okay, back is nice and long. We say nose over toes. All right, at this point, we can come up to standing. We can just lift and lower the heels a few times to keep the blood circulating. Very important. Now, before you do anything else, feel the chair on the backs of the knees. Then we reverse the move and we sit down. Okay. So come and join me. Hip walk to the front half of the chair. Feet are hip distance apart, coming forward. So our nose are over our toes. Now, if you need to, you can put your hands on your chair that might have arms. Okay. And you can help yourself by pushing up. But as your legs get stronger, it may well be that you can do it without the help of your arms as well. If you don't need your arms and you want to make it more challenging, you can cross your arms here, and then that is purely your legs doing the work. Okay, so let's start with 4 to start with. Nose over toes, we come up to standing, heel lifts, feel the chair, sit back down. Okay, so we're going to just join in at our speed. That's it. Now I've got a wooden floor here, so my chair is very likely to move, which is why I always say, check the chair, feel it on the back of the knees before you sit down. Let's do one more. Come up, lift the heels, feel the chair, sit down and pause. Well done. So that's a relatively slow and steady sit to stand. Of course, you can speed it up. Now we're just going to do another 4. This time you're going to change your arms. Try and make it a little bit more tricky for yourself. So if you're using your arms, you might think, oh, I'm going to do it without my arms. You see what suits you today. Come to the front half of the chair. Okay, arms or no arms, you choose. Nose over toes, we come up. Lift the heels, feel that chair, come back down. Okay, brilliant. Come back down. I'm changing my arms the other way. I'm coming up. Heels. Feel the chair. Sit back down and one more. Brilliant. That's good. Okay. So to make this exercise just a bit more interesting, we can do the same move, but start it in a different place. So we're going to come up to standing, feel the chair, and we're going to do stand to hovers. Okay. So just to show you from the side, I'm feeling the chair on the backs of the knees. I'm going to sit down. I changed my mind. Hands can be here or arms long down by your side. Okay. So we're going to do 8 here. 8 stand to hovers. If you prefer to do slow sit to stand, absolutely fine. So feet are hip distance apart. You've got a nice stable base on which to balance. Okay, I'm feeling the chair. So I'm going to go to sit down and then come up. Arms can be in front or crossed. You choose. And because those feet are a hip distance apart, your knees are staying away from each other. That's it. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, well done, and 1. Brilliant. So you can have, before you sit down, we're going to get our weights. Okay, so we're just going to pick up our weights from wherever they are, bend your knees if they're on a low surface, and then come down back to the chair. Okay, so those sit to stand and stand to hover exercises are leg strengthening, and you need strong legs for climbing upstairs and just all the things that we do in life to keep active. What we'll do with the weights is that we're going to do some upper body strength work now. So these exercises could be done sat down or stood up, you choose. All right. The important things to be aware of is that your back stays just nice and long, as so imagine you're sitting up tall, and if you're moving at all, you're keeping that spine nice and long. Wrists are rigid, okay, and we avoid doing this, okay, unless we're specifically doing an exercise for that. All right, and when we're using our weights, just keep those wrists nice and rigid. All right. Okay, so let us start holding our weights in the middle, and we just gently grip those, and the arms are long down by our sides. Okay, so just sit comfortably, sitting up nice and tall. Now all we're going to do first is bend the arms, bring the weights up towards the shoulders, and then lower them down with control. Okay, so this is strengthening the muscles at the front of the arm. So let's do those. Let's do single ones first. We're going to come up and lower down. We're going to alternate. And those elbows are in at the waist. All right, and we're sitting up nice and tall as we do one, then the other. Let's do 4 more. We're keeping that wrist rigid. Okay, really important because we want to look after our wrists. Fantastic. Last one coming up. Fantastic. And at any point, put the weights down, wiggle your fingers. All right, because gripping things can make your hands ache. Okay, what we're going to do now, weights back in the hand, and we're going to do doubles this time. Okay, so we're going to lift both up, leading with the palms this time. Lead with the palms. Come up, lower down, lift up. Brilliant. So this is slow and it's steady. Well done. Should we do 4 more? We're doing 4 and 3. Look, the sunshine coming in. I'm in Devon today. It's poured with rain and now the sun's come out. There's going to be a rainbow somewhere. Okay, I've lost count. Let's do 1 more. And then we are going to rest. Drop, you put the weights down and wiggle your fingers. All right. Back, front of the arm is done nicely. Let's do the back of the arm. Now, it depends what sort of chair you've got as to whether or not by lengthening your arm behind, have you got a clear space. So to show you the exercise from the side, okay, you're looking forward. You take that elbow back and you're just going to sweep the weight past the hips like that, lengthening the arm and then coming back to bend it. The upper arm is staying still. All right. So bend the arm, take the elbow back, elbow in, and we're just going to do 8 here. So you're going to lengthen behind, bring it back up to the shoulder. That's it. And you're going to keep that upper arm still. Amazing. That's 4. We'll do 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's relax. So second side. Let's see, you are taking the elbow back, lifting the weight up, looking forwards, and then you're going to lengthen that arm back. Let's do 8 here. So we sweep the hip, sweep past the hip. That's it. Well done. Brilliant. So we are going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Well done. So we've done front of the arms, backs of the arms. What we're going to do now, I'll sit down for this one. Again, front half of the chair, sitting up nice and tall. We are just going to have our palms facing forward, and we're just going to lift up slightly and then lower with control. Okay. So you're going to see how that feels. It may well be that you just want to do the exercise without the weights. That would be fine if that was best for your shoulders. We're just going to lift up and slowly come down. Okay. Or you can add in your light weights. Palms are forwards. We're just going to lift up and slowly lower down. So this is a shoulder strengthening exercise. So you're leading with your thumbs as you come up and come down. Well done. Elbows slightly soft. That's it. So let's do 4 more. So we're going to go 4 and 3. Brilliant. Last 2 and last 1. Excellent. Put the weights down. Wiggle the fingers. Brilliant. Well done. Now, I just want to show you one more upper body exercise, then we're going to do some balance work. And what we're going to do, we're going to start in this position. Now, our elbows are up, our knuckles are forwards, okay? And I'll show you that side on. You're like this, okay? And you're going to lengthen the arms out the front, not quite straightening them. And then as you come back up, the elbows stay up. So you're going to push forwards and then come back, okay? And you're going to lead with the knuckles, keeping those elbows up, all right? So we can practice that without the weights. And if you'd like to join me with the weights, we'll do that now. So holding the weights firmly, we start in this position. Knuckles are forward. We go forwards and back in, okay? So we don't have to take the weights too far away from the body, okay? The further the way they go, the heavier they are, all right? So let's just do 4 more. So we're going to go 4 and 3 and 2. This is hard work. 1 more. Fantastic. Then bring the elbows down and relax the weights. Put your weights down because we finish with those now. And I just want you to wiggle your fingers. Now, in our Young at Heart sessions, we always do a little bit of balance work as well, because it's often, that's an area that lots of us need to do a bit of work on. All right. Now, I've got my chair here at the side. And for my first exercise, I'll keep my chair here and so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now, balance practice is important because actually we need to be able to balance when we're stepping onto the bus. Yeah. And we're doing steps. We don't want to always have to rely on using the handrails. The more upright and strong we are, the more likely we are to step up on things and stay safe. All right. So this is one of the reasons why we do our balance exercises. And of course, we want to prevent falls. So you've got your chair. You can have a firm grip. You could do a light fingertip touch. You could do a hover. You see which suits you best. Start by lifting this heel, and this knee is slightly soft. All right. And you're just going to bring that foot up and stand nice and tall. Now, the first time we do this, most of us are usually a bit wobbly, so don't worry about it. Change sides. Soften the knee. Lift the foot. Bring the foot up so your foot is flat. That's it. And see how that feels. Then put the foot down. So back to the first side. Okay, so you can use your chair if you need it. Lift the heel up. Lift the foot up. Now you're looking forwards. And we're just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We then put the foot down. Then we're going to change sides. Lift the heel, stand tall, bring that foot up. Okay, you're looking forwards, fixing your eyes on a speck for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Put the foot down and just gently wiggle those hips. Now, we're going to do it again. You can review how much help you need from the chair, but stay safe, all right? Right, lifting up this foot, soften this knee. That's it. We're lifting up that foot. Okay, so get your balance. Use the chair if you need it. And this time we're counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We replace the foot down. We say, well done. Oh, we've doubled the length of time we're doing it. Right, soften the knee. This is the last time. Lift up the heel. Lift up that foot. Get your balance. Spread the weight evenly through that foot on the floor. We are counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot down. Fantastic. Doing a little bit of balance practice regularly at home is really, really beneficial. Maybe when the kettle's boiling, you can just touch the work surface. You can do your little foot hover, and you can get your practice done in regularly, all right? Because your balance will most certainly improve the more you do it. Now we're going to finish our session with a little stretch. I'm going to put some music on, and we are going to just enjoy stretching our muscles now. Okay, so I'm going to stand behind my chair here, and I'm just going to bring my foot up, bringing the heel towards the bottom, and that stretches those thigh muscles, our quads. That's it. The knees are side by side, and we're just feeling that stretch. We replace the foot, second side. That's it. And we're nice and tall as we do this. It's fine to hold on to the chair because we're stretching now. And then pop that foot down. Well done. Okay, now we're going to come back down to our chair. And I'd like you sitting in the back of your chair and your feet flat on the floor. Fantastic. Now we've done some good work with these arms. Let's bring one arm straight out the front and then bring it in towards the body with the hand or the elbow, and this gives us a lovely shoulder stretch. Just lovely gentle breathing, really enjoying that stretch of our shoulder. Okay, so we're going to hold on to the chair. That same arm is now going to lengthen up just as much as you can. So we're going to lengthen and then just ease over the top for 1, 2, and 3. Now we do this move for a side stretch. So again, lengthen up and gently over for 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic, well done. So we are now going to do the second side. So bring the arms nice and straight, help it in towards the body with the hand or the elbow for that shoulder stretch. Brilliant. Okay, we hold the chair with this hand. We reach up just as tall as we can. We lengthen and ease over for 1, 2, and 3. Those feet are firmly on the floor, bottom glued to that chair. Reach up and over for 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Link the fingers in front, push the back of the hands forward and just look down to your lap. This is for our upper back stretch. Well done. Then you can, depending on your chair, you can either hold your chair, squeeze your elbows together, or if you're doing this stood up, you can link your fingers and you can lift. It depends what suits you. And that's for your chest stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Well done. Okay, we're now coming forward to the front of our chair. So we are going to lengthen one leg out the front. Okay, it's in a straight line and we start by bringing the foot up. Just by merely doing that, you're feeling a calf stretch. That's it. Now on this side, we've got the ankle under the knee. Hands above the bent knee. We sit tall first and ease forwards. It's a small move, but as we do that, I hope you can feel a stretch on the back of the leg. So come up to sitting, sit tall, and ease forwards. Brilliant, well done. Now bring that foot in. If it's comfortable to put your hand onto the knee and just lift that foot up for a stretch of your bottom. Well done. Okay, replace the foot. So second side, lengthen it forward, check your legs in a straight line and bring that foot up to feel that calf stretch. Brilliant. Hands above the knee. We sit tall first, then ease forwards, keeping the back long, feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. Fantastic. Again, so sit tall and ease forwards. Brilliant. And then bring that foot in. So we're taking our arms up, a little breath in. Feet, the hands at the top. We're going to breathe out as we come down and give yourself a round of applause. Well done. That was a lot of work in that half an hour. So thank you for joining me for our Young at Heart session. I teach weekly classes online of Young at Heart, plus our Wednesday Walk Club. Message us if you'd like more details. Bye-bye.